Hello, friends. Welcome to Sheltered. I played this way back in the beginning when it first was released, and it's come a long way. It's gotten a lot more balanced and smoothed out, and wrinkles and added and prettified, and well, not really prettified, but more content and everything. So I've been playing it a little bit, playing a decent amount, and I feel comfortable with the game now. And I thought it'd be fun to come back and do a season with you guys. Don't know how long it's going to last. Basically, it'll be until everyone's dead or we get the RV camper completely rebuilt. So if you don't know about this game, this is a kind of side-viewed, very similar to This War of Mine. It's a resource management, I guess semi-roguelike, I guess. You go out, explore areas. You can recruit people to join your bunker. You can expand your bunker out pretty good. I had it my last playthrough. I got to day 144 before my last person was murdered by one of the people I let in. If you don't treat people nicely, they will turn on you and will do bad things. They set fire to my place, and just because I was making them freaking like mop the floors, it's not very cool. Anyway, we're going to hop right in and see how far we get. So we start off, I went ahead and deleted everything, so we have a fresh, clean slate. Plus, when you die, you lose your slots. So we start off with 2 adults and 2 children's. So it doesn't really matter too much. There's nothing really to it. So we're going to go with just a general family. Husband, a wife, a boy, a daughter, and a son. I think that'll work out pretty good. So you get traits as well, and you'll get a negative trait that'll come along with it. So let's go ahead and go in here. And so we pick our first family member. Jennifer sounds like a lovely thing. So traits: optimistic, resourceful. I really like resourceful because when you take something apart, you get all the parts back. So it's actually really, really handy. Now they got a bunch of presets. So here is someone who is really good at dexterity, so they can target things well. So this person would be good with a gun, for example. Strength, good melee weapons. High intelligence, so good at negotiating, recruiting people, and perception for finding things when out scavenging. Intelligence, charisma, perception is kind of a more balanced character. That's a very balanced character. Violence. So these have kind of good things there. So charisma will help you with negotiations for your trade negotiations. So I think that we'll set Jennifer as our, I don't know, I hate that low of a dex and strength. Ooh, well educated is pretty good. Let's go with logical. That's a good one for her. Okay, so there's that. We got a female. We can change her top color. Ooh, it's fancy. Body type is just... There we go. That's a lovely outfit. She's wonderful. I love her. Okay, next will be we'll make this the dad. Let's do a randomize. Joshua. I don't like the mustache. Mustache goes. Oh, there we go. Eric. Optimistic. We'll make him resourceful as well. So small eater means they need less food to be full. Courageous. I can't remember what courageous one is. But he's going to be our primary scavenger. So we want him to be... It'd be nice to have perception and strength both high. So let's take a look through and see if we can come up with a dex and strength. This might not be too bad. Violent. So let's take a look. Dex. It's not too hard to raise your strength up. So this might be a way to go. So athletic is possible. Or well-rounded. Okay, let's do this, and then we'll do proactive, hands-on. Let's go resourceful as well. And I'm happy with everything else that's randomized there. Now the kids. Arthur, hygienic, Now I'd like to have the kids be good at stuff around the house. So again, proactive might be good to have. And then, let's see, smarty pants. So I'm not worried about strength and dex as much for the kids, but I do want high intelligence. Smarty pants. That's a good one for smarty pants for this little kid. Okay. And then let's make a randomized little girl. And hygienic isn't a bad one to have for smarty pants or a know-it-all. Hyper. Bullies. Alert. Let's stick with smarty pants for both the kids. That'll be work. Now you get a pet as well, and you can choose from a cat or a dog or a snake. Now, the one thing... Oh, is a horse now? I did not know there was a horse now. But I like the dog. Now, the nice thing about the dog is it is amazing in combat. So I think that the family name, we'll call these the Rongolians, the Rongolian family. But no, we're going definitely with the dog. It's just too helpful. Oh, Ruby, it's good because I had a dog named Ruby when I was a child. All right, so there's our family. No, I don't want to play the tutorial, but thank you very kindly. Now, I'm not going to min-max this. I'm going to kind of play it just, casually. So I will take your tips. I'm going to be recording quite a few episodes kind of to start with, but we'll get there. So again, just to explain things a tiny little bit here, you've got your people, and you've got their current concerns and qualms and whatnot. So you've got their thirst, hunger, their sleepiness, how much they need to use the restroom, how much they need to clean, and how bored they are, how much trauma they've accumulated, etc. Over here, we have 8 cans of gas, we have 18 water, 10 food, and 100% O2 right now. So we've got each one of these rooms can hold things, and you can dig down up to 4 layers deep. I think it was 4 layers. So we've got a little bit of supplies to get things going. When you go out on the surface, if you're not going on an expedition, you need to take a hazmat suit with you, and we'll go through that. We've got a water filter that brings in water. And we've got an oxygen filter that brings in oxygen. So let's take one of the kids, put him in a suit, and have him go fix that. Always want to make sure to put a suit on before you go outside. Otherwise, you may get a radiation poisoning. All right. Now, we have a crafting table down here. We're going to craft. First thing we want to do is actually upgrade the workbench. That's the first thing you really want to do. We have enough. I thought we had enough stuff at the beginning. Maybe it's been a while since I started a new game. All right, so we need to think about. We need to get. No, that was level 3. Level 2. I'm like, wait a minute. I know we can upgrade to level 2 right away. All right, so we upgraded to 2 right away. That's going to let us do some better stuff, and that's really important to get that out of the way right away. Now, keeping things organized as much as possible, also very helpful. So if I go here and rearrange the shelter, I can move things around. They can only be in certain locations. So you can only put, there's certain things you can't, like I can't put that there. I can't put it over here. So it's a little bit constrained. But it can go above the dog bowl, so that is good. All right, hurry up. Hurry up. Now I might as well right now go do a quick little expedition just to get something going while she's working on things. So we're gonna send Eric, and let's send we'll send one of the kids as well. So we'll send Eric, and we'll send Jennifer out. Nope, not Jennifer. Nancy. We'll send Nancy out. And we're just going to go to this small farm, this house, and the church, and be back. It takes water to go out. So the farther you go, the more water you need to go. And we're going to toggle our pet. Now, every once in a while I'll forget this, but I'll try to always remember to get the pet, because otherwise that's a bad thing. You got to equip that and give him a weapon. We'll give him that. And it would be good as well to give him a couple bandages just in case they get into some combat and have to heal up. All right. And I'm going to give him a couple things of water to act as a trade good. No, I won't. We're going really short. We're going really short area. We'll go for there. Now, we only have a few spots that we can put things into at the beginning. So we have to be very cautious. Let's be very cautious. So, sally forth! Okay, and when he's done with this, you have a queue of 2 items that they can be doing. So you can, while he's there, when he finishes that, he'll go to the next thing. Alright, so there they go. Bye! Bring us back good stuff. Preferably food. And hopefully she'll finish up here at some point. Now you'll collect, there's 10 tools, I think. 10 tools that you can collect. And this is our camper. The goal is to get all the parts. So you need 4 tires, battery, plugs, distributor, clutch cable, fan belt, the starter motor, and an alternator to get this thing back together. And I've had it almost all the way back. Almost. So close. Okay, then when you're done, return the suit. Okay, now we got to hit R to do this. Found a small farm. Should we check it out? So that's that first farm they went to. All right, now why don't you craft a bed? You want this tier 2 bed. You get so much better sleep with this bed. So that'll be one of our first things. And how are we doing for storage? I'd also like to, if possible, that wouldn't be totally bad for him to do that. Now, if you miss that blue thing, oh, so here they found someone. So we have a choice. We can approach them, and we're going to have 3 outcomes. They're going to either want to fight us, they're going to want to trade with us, or they're going to want to be recruited by us. Or you can sneak away. I always approach because it's a chance for more loot. And with the dog with us, we've got a pretty good chance of killing anybody. So here we have a choice now. If they initiate it, we don't have this choice, but since they're here, let's trade. And they have 2 food, 20 points worth of food. I've got a couple bandages they could use. Ooh, that rubber is really helpful. See, I should have brought some water for trade goods. So I'm already kind of in a stupid place. But I will trade a bandage for a can of food. Now, you always want to trade something, even if it's the same thing. If you both have the same item and you don't want anything they've got, just trade like a can of soup or a bottle of water or something, because that way you'll get experience for doing the trade. So now her charisma goes up because she's one who did the trade. And that keeps going. And she's working on that. Now you can hold the shift key down and it'll speed things up. Whoops, now hold on. Before you go anywhere, do that upgrade. Okay, now they're at the farm. Look at all this good stuff. Oh, yes. Gasoline. Okay, wool is really helpful for beds. Shotgun shell is really good for everything. Water. I don't use coal very often. Cement is awesome because that lets you upgrade your base. paint can to paint things. Matches, incinerators, all this stuff I don't really use. So this is for later on for recycling. If you have a tier 4 craft bench in order to use the recycler, so it's a long way away from us using that. So I'm not going to worry about those items. Now things will respawn after a little while, after a few days, and on your map, it'll tell you when the last time you were at whatever location. So this is our world. It's not huge, but it's good size. So we've got basically 1, 2, 3, 4 quote-unquote towns, I would say. Now, in the forest, you will probably find... This is all randomized, by the way. In the forest, we'll probably find lumber mills, which are a great source. So probably here might be lumber mills. Otherwise, there might be clearings filled with plants, which are good if we have, again, a tier 4, whatchamacallit. Okay, you can... Oh, you got it. Good job. You finished up. Okay. All right. What else can we make? This satchel gets 4 extra slots. As soon as you can, make them. But one of the things we will do really quickly, we need rope. A small crate is really helpful. Because the last thing you want to do is not be able to hold on to all the gear that you found. Okay, we have someone showing up. Early on in the game, it's just people showing up. They'll want to trade with us, or they'll want to be recruited by us. Okay, now Eric's out there. Go ahead and search it. And now that with it, respond. Charles, what's up? No, I do not want to bring people on right now. So right now we have 4 people, and our current, we have to upgrade it in order to get 6 people's worth. So we have to spend some valves, and I want to save our valves right now. Valves and rubber are big things, so let's speed through that. Yes, search it. More gas, awesome. Oh, rubber, yes. Wood, yes. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this sand. So you need 2-to-1 limestone and sand makes you a cement, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm not worried about the paint either. That's just decorative later on. Books are valuable for 2 reasons. One, the minute you can get a bookcase together and start reading, they are great ways to have your people gain intelligence. And they're also great trade items. They're worth usually 25 to 50 as trade, so they're really good. I'm not as worried about the water. Shotgun shells, honestly, they're rare. But switches and springs and duct tape are all great items, and I don't have the space. This is the hard part early on, even later. It is tough to not have all the bits. So I think get rid of the limestone. Let's take the duct tape. The water's not as critical as a spring, I think. Yep. So our little water thing here, 17 out of 30. And next thing I'm going to do is craft another water butt as well. Because water is hugely important. And we'll rearrange things as soon as we've got more space. And do I have... What else do I have? Can I make, I can make another water butt? Oh, yes. Like I said, water butts, you don't even understand how important water is. You want to get at least like 120 water stockpiled if you can. So he's tired. You can tell he's tired. Yes, search that. So they've made those 2, and they'll be coming back soon. Day 2. All right, more wood. It stacks up to 5 usually. I think wood, nails, a few things will stack higher than that, but most things stop at 1. Pipes are important, and hinges are important. Now, if I came back really quickly, these things would still be here as well. So I might just, as soon as he gets back, get some sleep, I might have him do one more run if we have the water for it. Darn it. Yeah. All right, well, we got food which was the important thing of having them go out early on, because right now we have, 10 food, so that goes by pretty quickly. And she just went up in experience. Okay, you take your suit off and you go to bed. Now, can we have enough stuff to make another bed? So we need 2 nails to make another bed. But we can go ahead and make a sleeping bag, which is not the greatest item, but at least we can get 2 people sleeping, and we can't do that. So we need to make a room, and we have the supplies to make a room. Oh, good, rain. So rain's going to come down, and see there, here they come back. Oh, the dog's going to be hungry probably, so we'll have to feed. Oh, no, he's not hungry, or she's not hungry. Ruby. I had a golden retriever named Ruby as a kid. She was a lovely, lovely pup. So now they're back, and they'll stay here. You can't interact with them until both of them are in, and then the return will happen. All right, so their perception went up a little bit. All right, so we're going to take all this stuff. You could click it over one by one, or you could just hit take all. And as long as you've got space in your home inventory, then it all fits. Otherwise, you might get to the point where you've got some things left over in your expeditions wholly that you don't have room for. And then you got to make hard decisions. Seriously hard decisions. But did we get a rope? We did not get rope yet. We need rope to make a tray. No, cancel. We do not. We need to get a snare up as quickly as we can. All right, so she needs to go bathroom. Oh, we don't have a freaking potty even yet. Ah, Nancy, I can't believe I didn't make a freaking potty. That was bad of me. We're going to have to go with the bucket toilet route for right now, because I don't think we can afford... Yeah, we can't make the book. We need nails back. Nails seem to be a problem. All right, let's make our bucket toilet, and we'll put the bucket toilet right there for now. I know you're exhausted, buddy, but you gotta do it. And why don't you make a shower? Now you always want to have your people. Oh, see, this is why we're out of freaking. Okay, let's rearrange. Take the bucket toilet, and it gives a space there. Now I'll craft that shower. Okay, why don't you get some water, and then craft a sleeping bag. Oh, let's make sure they didn't bring back enough items for another bed. No, 2 nails. 2 nails. Now we can take this apart and recover the materials later with one of them. So I know you're going to. Hang on, just make that first, then go poo. Or number 2, whatever you gotta do. Okay, that kid needs to take a shower. Okay, why don't you put them in zombie mode, so they'll take care of some of their needs. No. Go use the toilet first. He's taking a little okay, why don't you feed the dog? Okay. Jennifer, why don't you wash that out? Why don't you sleep? Okay, he's getting close to waking up, which is good. All right. And once it's washed out, she can use it. There she goes. Now she's using it. Good for her. Use it. Once we get things going, it'll be a lot smoother and more of a habit. Wash it out. And that's the annoying part. You got to keep washing it out and rinse it until we get a much better toilet going on. Okay, why don't you get some water and then go to sleep, and I'll put her in robot mode after that. Okay, use that toilet. Like he's just rocking himself to squeeze it out. All right. Okay, Jennifer, why don't you wash it out? Arthur, take a shower. And as you use things, you see that there's the resource meter of how good they are. Use it. Oh no, you don't need to use it. There we go. Wash it out. She needs to sleep. Okay, he's almost. Yeah, we'll get there. I know our water is dangerous though. Here, why we can make a bucket. We can make a bucket. Yes. Got keep. See these little piles here? They're filth, and that'll cause problems. Oh, we need freaking the showers and the toilet really cause us problems. So we need to get. Can I upgrade it at all with? No. So we just gotta wait. Okay. I know you're exhausted, darling. We'll put you to bed soon. Okay. So she's sleeping. He's up. Okay, everyone's up now, which is good. And we just need some rain. We need rain. We can't do anything until we get rain. But we can maybe go ahead and make another room just so we have... Oh, hold on. Oh, no, you go back to sleep. Sorry. Stop that. Go to sleep. You go do that. All right, guys, we're going to end it there with the Rongolian family. And I will see you guys back here for some more sheltered lifestyle with your host, Roy the Bold. I'll talk to you later. Bye.